Just imagine, the world of electric cars is about to be shaken up once again. And this time, the one responsible will be the long-awaited Tesla Model Q. A car that not only promises to be affordable, but that could completely redefine the concept of electric mobility. The Model Q will be Tesla's most affordable model, with an estimated starting price of between $20,000 and $25,000. Something that seemed impossible for a brand known for its high-tech and performance vehicles. But Elon Musk has always been known for challenging the impossible, and the Model Q will be living proof of that. The Model Q is expected to attract a new legion of consumers. People who have always dreamed of owning a Tesla, but could never afford the more expensive models. And don't think that the low price will mean a drop in quality. Quite the opposite. Tesla should maintain the standard of advanced technology and impressive performance that are already the company's trademark. And more than that, the Model Q could become a kind of gateway to the world of electric vehicles, allowing more people to experience this revolution. The design of the Model Q is expected to combine simplicity and innovation. With sleek, aerodynamic lines, it promises to be a visually appealing car, but without going overboard. Tesla will likely maintain the minimalist style that has become its trademark, with a spacious cabin and an intuitive interface. No complicated buttons or confusing controls. Everything will be designed to be easy to use, even for those who have never owned an electric car before. And that's exactly what could make the Model Q such a big success. Now, what really catches the eye is what the Model Q will have under the hood. It is expected to come equipped with a state-of-the-art battery, ensuring a competitive range. This means that, despite being more affordable, the Model Q will not be just a city car. It will have the ability to make longer trips without the driver having to constantly worry about recharging. And this is a crucial difference, as it shows that Tesla will not be compromising performance for the sake of price. But it's not just the performance that's impressive. The Model Q is expected to feature advanced safety technologies, including driver assistance systems, smart sensors, and even the ability to use Tesla's famous autopilot system. This means that, even though it's a more affordable model, it won't be behind the brand's other models in terms of safety and innovation. And that's a big differentiator. The Model Q's impact on the electric vehicle market could be huge. By offering a car at such a competitive price, Tesla will be forcing other automakers to rethink their strategies. After all, how can you compete with a high-tech electric car made by one of the world's most innovative brands that is still affordable to the masses? It will be a game changer, a true game changer for the automotive industry. While the Tesla Model Q promises an extremely affordable price, what really draws attention is how competitive it will be in relation to other models from Tesla itself and other brands. To give you an idea, the Model Q will be sold for between $20,000 and $25,000. This is well below the prices of other models from the brand, such as the Model S, which costs around $74,000, and the Model X, which costs no less than $66,000. Even models considered more affordable, such as the Model 3, priced between $30,000 and $43,000, and the Model Y, which ranges from $32,000 to $38,000, are still well above the Model Q. But the most impressive thing is that, despite the lower price, the Model Q is expected to maintain features that have made Tesla a reference in the electric vehicle market. It should offer a range of between 300 and 350 miles, something that is not common in cars in this price range. This means that, even though it is cheaper, it will still be a viable option for those who want to take longer trips without having to worry about constantly recharging. It's the kind of thing that could make any competitor lose sleep. And it's not just Tesla models that need to worry. The Model Q will also be priced much more attractively than many other electric cars from other brands. While the Rivian R1T retails for prices ranging from $73,000 to $85,000, and the Ford Mustang Mach-E starts at $43,000. The Model Q will be well below that. Even the Chevrolet Bolt EV, which is one of the most affordable electrics on the market, costs between $26,000 and $32,000, meaning the Model Q will be a cheaper and possibly a much more advanced option. But how can Tesla offer such a cheap car without compromising on quality? It's simple: innovation. The company must use advanced production technologies that allow it to reduce manufacturing costs without compromising performance. Additionally, Tesla will be leveraging its global production scale and advances in battery technology to keep the Model Q price competitive. It's a strategy that may seem risky, but it has everything to work out. And contrary to what many might think, the Model Q will not just be a cheap version of Tesla. It should also feature advanced features, such as the brand's famous autopilot system, which allows the car to drive itself in many situations. Of course, these features will probably be optional, but the simple fact that they will be available is already a big differentiator for a car in this price range. Another aspect that should make the Model Q a success is its design. Although it is more affordable, that does not mean that it will be simplistic. Tesla will probably maintain the minimalist and modern style that has become the company's trademark. With clean lines, sharp headlights, and an elegant front grille, the Model Q will be a car that attracts attention wherever it goes. And inside, the same concept of simplicity and technology should be maintained, with a spacious cabin and an intuitive interface. But how will Tesla be able to produce the Model Q at such a low cost without sacrificing quality? The answer lies in highly optimized production, driven by a silent revolution in the company's factories: Optimus humanoid robots. These robots are not just ordinary machines. They represent the pinnacle of intelligent automation, being able to perform repetitive tasks accurately and efficiently. And their impact on production will be gigantic. Tesla expects to reduce labor costs by up to 30% to 40% thanks to the use of these robots in tasks that previously required constant human intervention. Imagine a production line where almost everything is automated. Optimus robots will be able to assemble parts, perform quality tests, and even transport components from one side of the factory to the other. This will allow Tesla to speed up the manufacturing process, increasing mass production of the Model Q without commensurately increasing costs. In other words, more cars will be produced in less time and at lower cost. It's a strategic move that few automakers will be able to match. And it's not just the workforce that will be optimized. Tesla will also use advanced technologies such as the Gigapress, a gigantic machine that simplifies vehicle production by fusing large pieces of metal into a single component. This will reduce the number of parts needed to assemble the Model Q by up to 70%. Fewer parts means fewer points of failure, less assembly required, and, of course, lower costs. It's an approach that seems obvious, but that few automakers have been able to implement on a large scale. These improvements are not just theoretical. They're already being implemented in factories like Giga Shanghai, where production is almost entirely automated. There, the time needed to assemble a car has already dropped to less than 40 seconds per unit. This is simply impressive, a speed that few factories in the world can reach. And best of all, this efficiency will be directly reflected in the price of the Model Q, making it even more competitive. But Optimus robots aren't just efficient. They're also incredibly versatile. Unlike traditional robots that can only perform specific tasks, Optimus robots can be reprogrammed to perform new functions as needed. This means Tesla will have a production line that can quickly adapt to new designs and models without having to invest heavily in new equipment. It's like having a team of workers who never get tired and are always ready to learn something new. But it's not just in production that the Tesla Model Q will stand out. its batteries will be a real game changer. And that's thanks to Tesla's innovative 4,680 cells. These batteries aren't just an evolution, they're a revolution. With 5 times more energy capacity compared to the 2,170 cells used in previous models, they will allow the Model Q to offer surprising autonomy while keeping costs under control. And all this thanks to intelligent design and advanced production technologies. But what makes these batteries so special? For starters, they are more space efficient, allowing more energy to be stored in a smaller volume. They also feature a tabless design, which reduces internal resistance and improves overall performance. This means that the Model Q will not only have a good range, but will also offer more dynamic performance, with quick acceleration and immediate throttle response. A true high-performance electric car, but at an affordable price. And there's more. Tesla plans to produce these batteries in its own facilities, ensuring full control over quality and costs. This is critical as battery manufacturing is one of the most expensive parts of electric vehicle production. By controlling the entire process, from lithium mining to final cell assembly, Tesla will be able to drastically cut costs. And this will be directly reflected in the price of the Model Q. It won't just be a cheap electric car. It will be a cheap and advanced electric car. Another big advantage of the 4,680 cells is their durability. They're designed to last longer, which means Model Q owners won't have to worry about replacing their batteries anytime soon. And that's one of the biggest concerns for electric car buyers. With a Model Q, that fear should disappear. After all, no one wants a car that needs a new battery every few years. And if you think Tesla is only thinking about economics, you're wrong. 4680 cells are also much more sustainable. They use fewer rare materials, such as cobalt, and more abundant materials, such as lithium. Additionally, Tesla is investing in lithium extraction techniques that are more environmentally friendly and less harmful to the environment. In other words, the Model Q will not just be an affordable, high-performance car. It will also be an environmentally responsible car. But it's not just the batteries that will make the Tesla Model Q a success. Tesla is also betting on sustainable energy to further reduce costs and make this car even more affordable. And how will this be possible? Thanks to the integration of Tesla's energy division, which includes solar panels, solar roofs, and the famous Powerwall systems. The idea is simple but powerful. Use the energy generated by these systems to power factories and reduce operating costs. Imagine gigantic factories like Giga Shanghai or Giga Nevada, where much of the energy consumed will come from renewable sources. This means that production of the Model Q will not only be efficient, but also environmentally friendly. And this energy saving will be directly reflected in the final price of the car. It's as if every ray of sunlight that hits the factory's solar roof helps make the Model Q even cheaper for the consumer. But Tesla won't stop there. The company also plans to use Powerwall systems to store energy during peak solar generation times and use it during peak consumption periods. This will not only reduce electricity costs, but also allow factories to operate more stably even during times of high demand. It's a strategy that few automakers in the world are capable of replicating. Another interesting point is that the profits generated by Tesla's energy division will help offset the development and production costs of the Model Q. In 2024, for example, Tesla generated more than $3.5 billion in revenue from its energy division alone. And much of this money will be reinvested in factory improvements and technologies that will make the Model Q even more competitive. It's like a virtuous cycle. Tesla makes money from energy and uses that money to make cheaper cars. And this strategy isn't just good for business. It's also a key part of Tesla's mission to foster a more sustainable future. By using renewable energy in its factories and offering an affordable electric car, The company will be helping to reduce carbon emissions on a global scale. It's an approach that combines profit and purpose, something few companies can do so effectively. And the benefits to consumers aren't just indirect. Model Q owners will also be able to opt to install Tesla solar systems on their homes, further reducing their electricity costs and making the experience of owning an electric car even more sustainable. Imagine charging your Tesla Model Q with the energy generated by your own solar roof. It's energy independence in its purest form. Additionally, Tesla is constantly improving the efficiency of its energy systems. New versions of its solar panels and Powerwalls are released regularly, offering greater energy generation and storage capacity. This means that consumers who opt for these systems will have access to the latest in renewable energy technology. And it's all part of the Tesla ecosystem, which goes far beyond electric cars. But the Tesla Model Q will not just be an example of efficient production and sustainable energy. Its compact and efficient design will be another highlight that will make it an irresistible choice for millions of people. Unlike Tesla's larger models, such as the Model S and Model X, the Model Q will be designed to be agile, practical, and perfectly adapted to the urban environment. A true compact giant that will be able to move with ease in narrow streets and park in tight spaces effortlessly. And make no mistake, compact does not mean simple or basic. The Model Q should feature a modern and aerodynamic design, with elegant lines and well-defined details. Its drag coefficient will be exceptionally low, between 0.20 and 0.22, meaning it will cut through the air with ease, improving energy efficiency. This is essential for an electric car, as less air resistance means greater range. It's as if every design detail has been thought out to maximize performance. Another interesting aspect will be the use of lightweight and durable materials in the construction of the Model Q. Tesla is expected to use a combination of aluminum alloys and plastics reinforced with carbon fiber. This will not only keep the weight of the vehicle down, somewhere between 2,500 and 2,800 pounds, but it will also ensure that it is strong and safe. And the reduced weight will bring a series of benefits: better acceleration, greater energy efficiency, and more agile handling, especially in urban areas. Speaking of efficiency, the Model Q will also feature wheels specially designed to minimize drag. Inspired by the aerodynamic design of the Model 3, these wheels are expected to range from 16 to 18 inches, combining style and functionality. And to complete the package, the Model Q will have door handles built into the body, which will automatically align when the car is in motion, further reducing air resistance. It's the kind of detail that may seem small, but makes a big difference in practice. But what will really set the Model Q apart is its interior. Stepping inside, drivers and passengers will be greeted by a spacious and well-lit cabin, thanks to a panoramic sunroof that will flood the interior with natural light. And it won't just be about looks. Tesla will use high-quality, sustainable materials such as vegan leather and recycled fabrics, ensuring that the Model Q is not only comfortable, but also environmentally responsible. And simplicity will be the key to the interior design. Instead of a panel overloaded with buttons and controls, the Model Q should follow the minimalist style that has become Tesla's trademark. A large touchscreen in the center of the dashboard will be the main control point, allowing the driver to access all of the car's functions intuitively. Navigation, media control, air conditioning, and even the autopilot system will be just a tap away. But if the exterior and efficient design of the Tesla Model Q impress, the interior will be where the real charm will happen. And this goes far beyond simple aesthetics. The Model Q promises to offer a technological, comfortable, and intelligent driving experience, even though it is Tesla's most affordable model. Upon opening the door, The driver and passengers will be greeted by a modern, minimalist, and welcoming space. No unnecessary buttons or confusing panels. Just a clean, well-designed environment. The highlight will be the large touchscreen, which should be between 7 and 12 inches, located right in the center of the dashboard. And although it is smaller than the screens found in models like the Model S and Model X, it will be more than enough to offer a complete experience. All the car's functions, from media controls to the navigation system, will be accessible with just a few taps. And best of all, the interface will be intuitive and responsive, like a high-end smartphone. But that's not all. The Model Q is expected to feature a number of advanced driver assistance features that are typically only found in much more expensive cars. Adaptive cruise control, which automatically adjusts the car's speed based on traffic ahead. Lane keeping, which will keep the vehicle centered on the road. And of course, Tesla's famous autopilot system, which will allow the car to drive itself in many situations. While these features may be optional, the mere fact that they are available will be a big plus, and comfort will not be left aside. The Model Q seats will be ergonomically designed to ensure maximum comfort, even on long journeys. They must be covered with sustainable materials, such as vegan leather and recycled fabrics, reinforcing Tesla's commitment to sustainability. In addition, the cabin will be silent thanks to excellent sound insulation. You'll be able to listen to your favorite music or chat with passengers without being disturbed by external noise. Another detail that will make a difference is the ambient lighting system. A soft, diffused light along the dashboard and doors will create a relaxing atmosphere, especially during nighttime trips. And for those who prefer a more panoramic experience, the sunroof should be an option. It will allow occupants to enjoy the view of the sky, whether on a sunny day or a starry night. It is the kind of detail that transforms a simple trip into a memorable experience. And we can't forget about security. The Model Q will be equipped with advanced protection systems, including front, side, and curtain airbags. Smart sensors and high-definition cameras will allow the car to detect obstacles and avoid collisions automatically. The automatic emergency braking system will always be ready to act in unexpected situations, ensuring the safety of the occupants. It's like having an electronic guardian angel always by your side.